Hi there, welcome to another Kevy Shaves. It's great to be back. It's been a little longer than usual between shaves since I filmed a shave for everyone to see here on YouTube. The razor today is the Merkur 37C, which is the slant, and there it is there, it's a fantastic razor. So I'll just put that in the water to get some heat in it. I was looking through my blades upstairs, my razor blades, and I seen this box and I thought, oh, I haven't tried those. So inside the Merkur 37C I have a brand new Bic Chrome Platinum blade. First time using that. I haven't used these blades, I haven't tried them, and I want to try some different blades, so I thought I'd give that one a go. The brush for today is the RazoRock Plissoft, and this is the Italian flag with the barber pole handle, I think it's called, and it's a synthetic. I'll just put that in the water. The soap for today is WSP Vetiver, wet shaving products, rustic shaving soap Vetiver, made in America. And you guys can take a look around the outside of this little tin at the ingredients. Okay, so that's what we'll be using today. Yeah, I've had the, it comes in this little tin, the Vetiver soap, and I've had the puck blooming, so I'm just going to take that bloom water and apply it to my face. How is everyone doing? I hope you are all well. Hello, any new subscribers that's watching for the first time. Nice to have you along. And hello to all my regular viewers for Kevy Shaves. Yeah, it has been a while since I've posted a video, and I do apologise for that, but I've been just busy with other things. I was in a play last week, and every night I was rehearsing at the theatre, so I didn't really have time to film a shave. Okay, let's load the brush. This WSP soap, yeah, I bought it on a BST forum, buy, sell, trade, and I've never used it, but I love the scent of Vetiver, and this is really nice. Nice and subtle, not too strong, but you can smell the Vetiver coming through. So we're still loading the brush. Someone commented on my, I think it was the last video, or was it the PAA CAD, I can't remember which one it was, and they said, wow, you swirled that brush, was it 86 times? They counted how many times I swirled it on the soap. But, I'm not sure if I've beaten 86 now, but there seems to be enough soap on there. If it will focus, as you can see, it's quite pasty looking, so let's just apply this, and if we need to add water, we will. Wow, yeah, we need to add water. So I've just dipped the tips of the brush into this sink, and this scent is nice. I'm just dipping the tips again just to get a little bit more moisture in it. And this is a lovely soft brush, the RazoRock Plissoft. I see they brought, RazoRock have just brought out a brush called the Hulk, and it's, I think it's about 35 millimeters. This is a 24, so you can imagine the size of that. I know I've got a big head, but even that would be big for my face. This is a beautiful lather, really nice. I've heard a lot of good things about WSP soaps, and that looks good. Just going to rinse my hands a little bit. I can feel how slick it is, and it's hot in here. It's actually quite nice here today, the weather. The sun is shining in the sky. I don't know. Okay, let's see how this blade performs in the 37C. We'll get the shave going. That's one slick soap, very nice. Yeah, the glide on that is excellent. Yeah, so I was in a play last week here in Dundee, and that was the reason I didn't have time to film a shave. I was playing Robert Burns, who is Scotland's national poet. Some of you may ask, who's Robert Burns? I've never heard of him. Robert Burns wrote the song Auld Lang Syne, which you probably sing once a year when the new year comes in. You probably sing, should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind. That's Robert Burns, he wrote that. And I apologise for my singing. Yeah, so he was, he wrote a lot of poetry, Robert Burns, but he also wrote a lot of filthy stuff about women, with lots of sexual references to certain objects. And a lot of people don't know that about him. They think he just wrote all these lovely, lovely poems, and he did. He was a fantastic poet, but he was also a womanizer, and he was married, but he had lots of children to lots and lots of different women. He probably never knew how many children he actually had. But he was a bit of a lad, was old Robert Burns. Wait a minute, why did they choose me to play him? No. I just caught a little weeper there. I'm faithful to Mrs. Kevin. Okay, first pass done. Lovely. I'm just going to rinse off and I will come back. Okay, we are back. Yeah, just a little weeper. I don't know why that's down there, because there isn't actually any beard. Okay, Let's load up for the second pass. And the scent of this Vetiver soap's lovely. As is the performance. Very good. Hope you've all been having some good shaves recently. Buying lots of new products. And I noticed that in New York, there was a meetup in New York just the weekend past there, which sounded amazing, at Pasteur's Pharmacy. Where I shall be visiting soon. I'm taking a trip to New York and I'm hoping to make it to Pasteur's. We might meet. Yeah, send me a message if you're in New York and we can meet up. Okay, second pass across the grain. Yeah, the glide on this soap's fantastic. Really good. Yeah, I have been shaving obviously last week, but some of them were quite rushed because I was trying to fit everything in, and it's nice to be able to just relax and take my time with a shave. Because when I rush a shave, I always cut myself. I cut myself up here, and there was another cut down here. But they've healed up. But it's nice to be able to just take my time. Yeah, I don't know why that's bleeding. I'll put some cold water on it. Yeah, it's always nice to take your time when shaving if you can, if you have the time, just to enjoy it, and yeah, it's just nice. I've got a little weeper here as well. Okay, second pass done, and I'm just gonna, wow, that is very slick. Nice. Okay, I'll just rinse off and I will come back. Okay, let's go for the third pass. Still a nice amount of soap left in this brush. Wonderful RazoRock Plissoft. How many of you are waiting on stuff in the post, in the mail, shaving products? And how many of you hide stuff from your other half? We all do it. No, you do it too. Okay, pass number 3 against the grain. And no pressure with the 37C. I'm actually quite enjoying this blade and this razor. It's nice and smooth. There are a couple little weepers which you can see there, but as I've mentioned before, my final rinse, I rinse with cold Scottish water and it's freezing. So those little bits where I've just overshaved probably, yeah, the cold water just stops them. I'm doing the Kevy shaves, which is shaving out that way. Which for me is against the grain. Until I get to that, just that little middle bit. Nice. And I figured out the Polish double chin thing, which works because if I do that, you can see my jawline kind of goes like that, where if I keep my head down, if I tuck my chin near into my breastbone, it gives me a nice clean line because of my puppy fat. But always remembering just to keep this little bit here because it does get irritation. And the same at this side. And you can see, look, it gives me a better line down here rather than this jawbone thing. Okay, third pass done. Wow, very slick. Nice shave. Just a couple of tiny little bits, the usual bits just to pick up here. But my jawline feels a lot better than it did before when I was shaving like that and trying to angle the razor around this part here. If I do that, it gives me a nice clean line. Okay, I'm just going to rinse off and I will come back. Okay, we're back. Okay, there's a couple little bits just here to pick up, so what I'm going to do, scoop the rest of the soap out of the brush, apply it to my face, have a little feel about, and if there's any little bits I want to pick up or get closer, but there's a couple little weepers here and there, but I don't want to go too close. But there is just a little bits down here where I always seem to need to pick up, which I'll do just now. Okay, that feels nice. Yeah, a couple of little weepers there that I need to rinse off. Okay, I'm just going to rub the rest of this soap into my face, have a rinse off with some hot water, cold water, and then I will come back for the post shave. Okay, nice shave. Yeah, there's a couple of little weepers here and there that I've obviously shaved too close. You can see there's a little bit of redness here, just around this bit, which maybe I'm forgetting about the slant being quite aggressive. Well, it's not aggressive, but it's a very efficient shaver. Okay, post shave, Boots, Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Boots the Chemist is a store here in the UK, and there's the Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Yeah, this is I wanted a change from the Thayers, just to mix things up a bit, really. Nice. It has the tiniest bit of sting. I'm just going to check if this has yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the ingredients. It has alcohol, a little bit, so that's probably causing the sting. I mean, it's gone now, but it still feels nice. Very cool and refreshing. Nice. Okay, while that dries in, we'll go over what we've used again today. For today's shave, we used the wonderful Merkur 37C, the slant. Great razor, gives you a very good shave. Treat it with respect. Because of the slant, it, instead of cutting the hairs like that, it cuts them at an angle, like that. And it gives you a good close shave. It's a little bit more aggressive than your normal sort of 34C razor, but still an excellent razor, an excellent shaver. Inside that I had a brand new, if I can find the wrapper, a brand new Bic Chrome Platinum, which is one of these. Good razor, I hadn't used it before. It's given me a nice shave, very nice. The brush today, the wonderful Italian flag RazoRock Plissoft. That's a synthetic brush, very good, with the barber pole handle. And the soap today was the wonderful WSP Rustic Shaving Soap Vetiver. WSP is Wet Shaving Products. Very good soap, nice scent, great performance. The cushion and glide on it is fantastic. We then rinsed off with some hot water and cold water, and for the aftershave I'm going with fine clean vetiver. The difference between this one and the fresh vetiver from fine is this one has a little bit of I don't know, a little bit of a more woody scent to it, not as fresh smelling, and a little bit of a tobacco note, but it's nice. Oh, and a little bit of menthol as well, which I can feel now on my face. But yeah, it's a more woodsy scent than the fine fresh vetiver, but still very, very nice. Yeah, really nice. Good stuff. Just put the lid back on that. So that's the fine. Oh, wow, look at the sunlight coming in here. Fine, clean vetiver. And to finish it off, I've not used this in a long, long time. Boots, the Chemist, Freshwood Aftershave Balm. You can pick this up for, I think it's about £2, something like that. And it's a glass bottle. And it's a very good balm. You only need a little bit, and it's quite a thick balm. If that's going to focus, there you go. Just rub that in. Yeah, for the money, it's very good. As is most Boots products, they're not outstanding, but they're not run of the mill. They're very good. They just work. And that's that. Nice shave. Yeah, and I can still smell the vetiver. So that's the Boots Freshwood Aftershave Balm. And that is it for today's shave. It's nice to be back, shaving for the camera and in front of you guys. And myself, obviously, because I needed a shave, so it was kind of for me, but glad you guys could join me for it. Please keep the comments coming. I always try and do my best to answer them. Some of them are fantastic. Some of the comments are just really, really good, giving other people lots of information about different brushes and soaps and blades and razors, and yeah, for anyone watching that's new to this way of shaving, it's just it's like a little encyclopedia. Everyone leaving different comments and everyone reading them and saying, oh, I must try that if it works for him, and different tips and stuff like that. So keep them coming. Thanks again for watching today, and until the next time, have an enjoyable rest of the week, whatever you're doing. Be safe and take care.